So we were able to install and have a workable setup. I've made a template, and the configuration or the settings of the template is this. UEFI enabled, right? Enabled, default, all the way up. VMS VGA not enabled, and shared folder as well in here. Et voila. Then I cloned it, right mouse click, clone. Then I've named it, and I've put Arch Linux in there. Let's install Arch Linux on Nixos. How strange is this? Let's see if it works, right? That's the test. Mouse integration. Should I click here? Is it then gone? Just goes out of the window. Nice. Whoop, whoop. Sometimes it's a control that you need. Not in this case. Bye. So this is your pure Arch thingy. And two options. Start typing like a madman, or type Arch install. But, well, that's the wrong window, of course. I have to be in the window. First, I'm gonna get my keys. And I am typing on a QWERTY keyboard. Actually, Eric, since you're typing on a QWERTY keyboard, let's keep it, because now the letters are exactly the same the way I'm looking at them. So, Arch install, but basically I'm typing blank. Don't look at my keys. So that will remain a pain in the... Voila. AZERTY on a QWERTY keyboard. Nice. Arch install. And off we go. Now, mistake, big mistake. Abort. Right. Nano etc pacman.conf. Go down to parallel downloads, and you decide what number you take. 20 for me is great. So that's one. The other thing is, I'm thinking about making this bigger. Can we make this bigger? There are fonts, set font or something. I've never really looked into it. Set fonts and then something, yeah? Anyway, making fonts bigger. Let's see. I give it a few minutes. If I find it, I find it. So they tell me I should go to CD user share KDD and then console fonts ls. This is what I can use. Ouch, right? And the set font. Let's take Latin. W -16. Font name. I would suppose this would be it. No difference. Let's try another one. Tur -4 v32 and a B. That works. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing, right? Let's see for the future. No. 24, 22, for the future, 22. All right, so we check back the video, which one it was. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So we're now at CD, boom, there we are, Arch install. Let's go over the motions. Arch install language, mirrors, we're going to go for Sweden. There he is. Sweden, fine, thank you. Let's see, let's do something different this time, right? Keyboard layout, no, there is no compromise. There is only BE left one. And all the rest back. Desktop, okay. Best effort, sure. X4, always. Disk insertion, no. Systemd. Inside VirtualBox, always use systemd or EFI stub. That worked. This wasn't working, so let's try this one again. But never Gravis for the real metal things. True, sure, make a swap. Oh no, why a swap on the VirtualBox? Root password. User account. Yes, and confirm. Profile. Let's do something different. Last time we've installed Awesome, right? So a desktop. Maybe, I don't think I've done Bspwm. Alright, 3. And you can go down a little bit more. There's way. Don't do Wayland things inside a virtual machine. Sure. Why not Bspwm? Okay, so it takes a little bit time. Alright, I selected it. All open source, sure. No, let's take SCDM. And then back. Audio, pipewire, sure. Kernels. Let's take the Zen this time. Network configuration, use network. Time. I'm living in Brussels. And automatic, sure. Optional repositories, multilib, you can activate that one. Additional packages, INC and NeoFetch. Is it possible? I don't know. I think so. Let's quickly have a look. So, yay INC. Yes, that's on the Arch repo, and yay NeoFetch is also. But now we're sure. Okay. So anything from the Arch Linux repos can be added. It's not a build the package from the AUR kind of thing. Sure. Bspwm, let's see how that looks. Install, go. And also we get this black thing and then a lower of the design brownish cubicle thingy. Bspwm. We probably could see that in on the LCI or on a Riser website. I have gathered some images of the first image you get installing a desktop on Arch over the years. But then you need to make configurations, right? You need to write code, get code. Let's see. Am I out of the window? Yes. Oh yeah, baby. All right, B-top. He's busy. The old machine. This is the one 10 years old. 8 cores. My temperature. Multilib is now on, I see. Never do that, so voila. Every video I make like this is always different. Shroot. No, we're not gonna shoot, we're gonna reboot. You can do an exit if you like. Exit. Color changes, not really. No, was not needed. Reboot. And yeah, I was just thinking about when should you install on Real Metal. Maybe it's a good thing to first, I don't know, month, year, try out operating systems inside the virtual machine till you get it, and then make the move. away from, you know, the other operating system. So we got this, beautiful, right? So bspwm is now installed and it's running. Control F is, yep, don't show, switch. Now we are full screen inside VirtualBox, and we got this nice, beautiful black thingy. Control, oh, that's wrong. I suppose, what did I do? What did I press now? I don't know. Key binding to move from A to B. But what I wanted to do is Control F4, and then you go in there. So bspwm, it is installed, right? The app is installed. Where's the config? Well, on the GitHub of ArcoLinux. So git is git installed. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There we go again, right? Oh, what I should have written it down here. Set font. Set font. I don't know. What was it again? Something bigger. Something bigger. Doesn't understand it. Really? Really? So, sudo pacman -sgit. I'll just say what I'm typing. Git is there. Git clone me https //github.com ArcoLinux Bspwm. That's that. We need well, yes, okay, cool, no problem. This is the configuration of bspwm. Okay, the configuration. So I need, what I could do to make things partially possible is get another, and that's the one from the ArcoLinux GitHub, where we keep the scripts. This one, ls. So the one with the short version, that's the scripts, script 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So maybe we can run a few things, but there will be packages in there that are from ArcoLinux. Of course, he does not get ArcoLinux. But Thunar is installed, Thunar Volume Manager is installed. A lot of things that are coming from Arch is no problem. But this ArcoLinux Polybar, of course, Arch Linux Logout, of course, it doesn't know it. So you can run these scripts. And there is 110. What's all of this? More stuff. Sublime Text, probably a melt. Firefox, I see here. We install things that we need to develop. Definitely gonna need those. Certainly if you're developing something new, like maybe in the future, River and new M, or how do you say that? And EWM. LS, and then sound. Sure, I want sound. Okay, sound. There we go. Pipewire, Pulse Audio. We had already something chosen. It was Pipewire. So let's do that. A little bit more. Paru control, for example. More stuff that we may or may not need. Right? I would just test it. And then you know if you need something for the sound or not. Plugins, these bad things. Plugin bad, what's the name of these packages of drivers? Player CTL, not a handy little thing. Printers, Bluetooth, we're gonna skip all those, right? And you keep on going and installing. Now, the other thing, ls is cd, that's the configuration of bspwm. ls, oh, okay, back up. So ls cd, the long version, ArcoLinux bspwm. We go to the etc, ls cd scal back to config, and there we stop. So here we have a folder, and that's the configuration of it all. So basically this needs to go, copy me this thing to the folder, my home folder, .config, that I suppose is gonna be there. Yep, -r, always forget that, recursively. All right. So now we go to this one, ll doesn't exist, ls-al. So that's what we have. We have a .config, so the cd.config, ls, and bspwm is in there, cd bspwm, ls. We've got the configuration with an auto start, launcher, picam. So what are we missing? Picam -s, we're probably gonna use picam, and Rofi, and the sexy hotkey daemon, and things like that. But if they were not installed with the scripts, well, they're installed now. Let's see. What are we missing? It's basically putting a puzzle and saying, okay, this particular thing needs this and this and this to have a desktop that actually is going to function. So the only choice is this. I usually say go and install xfc4 goodies. With these two words you have something that's visual, you can type in it, you have Thunar, right? And now we're going the other way via a black screen, and in the hopes that we have something, but I don't think anything's gonna pop up. Ah, there we have something. So what I press is Super Shift and then Enter, which is popping up Thunar, and Control Shift T or Super Enter is going to be our Alacrity, which is not installed. So we go back to Control F4 and say, oh, we forgot something, right? Sudo pacman -s. Well, Polybar is the thing at the top. That's not there. And face, how to set wallpapers. Nitrogen is another thing for setting wallpapers. We need something to change appearance, our themes and icons and so on. Talking about icons, Vipata cursor, you will not know it. That's not Arch. There is something called papyrus or paper, I think. Oh no, the bash completion is not there. Bash completion. I have to type everything. Polybar, what else was I thinking? Alacrity, that's why we're here. Alacrity. Alright, Polybar was already there, was already there, okay. Yeah, the wallpaper that we have in ArcoLinux is not there. We'll have to do it without wallpaper, but there is also something called variety. So variety is installed as well. Okay. Reboot. Even for me, it's Sherlock Holmes. What am I missing? What else? Is it booting up? Basically think like a computer and say what is going to need is going to enter the code, read auto start and say, okay, this and this and that. My mouse is gone. Now it's just to enter. Super enter is this. Alacrity, we've got it, and Control Shift enter is this. Then Super Shift D, cool, and Super D, also cool. So these things work already, and we're missing still a few things, right? So neofetch is something that we used to begin with. Now sudo pacman -s arender, since it's a bit small, arender Make this bigger. Options, virtual one, resolutions. This one is what I like. And if you save this, save as, Eric. Save, gone. Control H. This is our code. I don't seem to have an editor. Sudo pacman -s micro. Small little thing. And is this micro? No, that's a terminal. Let's tell them that micro is better. So this line, Control C, and PSPWM, the auto start. Here's a lot of it's floating. I just realized. Here's a long list of all the things that it has. Control V. It was not successful. Let's try it again. Yeah, okay. We have to select everything. We definitely need a better mouse. I think there was a Capitan that was interesting. Control C. Virtual one. Do we have a virtual one in here? No. Too bad. Control V. Because I need to copy paste this. I need to copy paste. And do I need anything for copy pasting? Control C, I would think, and Control V would do the trick, but doesn't. Sure. Other solution. You've seen where it is. It's in screen layout. So it launches config Polybar. There is no Polybar, not at the moment. I can say I'm gonna go for $. Yeah, $home. Go to my screen layout and run the Eric. Was it? Eric.sh. Equally good, right? Either copy paste code in or you say go run that in the background, please. Thank you. Save. So we got the screen layout covered. Polybar is a separate configuration that we have, right? That we have. So, create folder, data. That goes in here. Git clone https github.com/ArcoLinux Polybar. That's there. In the etc in scale there's a config. Basically inside config comes this. Inside config comes this. That's that. Okay, my variety is working. That's cool. PyChem is working as well. All right. So my Polybar. Did I do everything for Polybar? I think so. Super X is not gonna work, which is our Arch Linux logout. Ah yeah, a tip. Control T. Make this bigger. Login CTL. Kill user Eric. Boom. So we're back out. Let's see if Polybar kicks in. Cool. Control T. We're getting there. So themes. Sudo pacman. Oops, that's smaller. Even worse. And better. So sudo Pacman -S Capitan dash completion is on. Papyrus or paper, anything else than this. And we have a cursor, we have a theme. Oh, the ArcoGTK theme, we're missing that one. It's a big ass package. Sudo pacman -S and then ArcoGTK theme. Again, different on Nixos, that these names differ from time to time. But super D, I have Alex experience, so let's make this an Arc Dark look with an icon theme from Papyrus Dark with a mouse cursor for Capitan. Font, we don't have not or anything like that. Other mouse cursor. Okay, so that's that. Sudo pacman -S multiple fonts is an important one, only if you like it. And then we're gonna go out and go back in. The coloring is not changed. Let's have a look. Alex appearance, Arc Dark, icon theme, Papyrus Dark. Where's the button? Enter. Isn't there supposed to be a button down there? Right? Am I mistaken? Let's go to the other machine. How about Alex appearance on CHADWM? Come on, wake up. Alex appearance. A close and an apply. So basically he does not know that there is less room there. That's intriguing. How will we ever press the button? This won't work, that won't work, that won't work, this won't work. Floating, floating works. Super space, I think I pressed now. Apply, Papyrus Dark. Okay, close. Super Shift Enter and Control T. So there is some room here. Who knows, right? Who knows? Let's do a reboot. Let's give him the time to look around. Was the setting that I have not correct? It's possible as well, that the A render there, the line of code that we have, is actually not my size. Let's see. No, it doesn't get it. Okay, so the screen layout. What's this? Shouldn't that be 1280? All right. All the rest is off. A lot of stuff that's off. Alright, then let's go back to a reboot, or the other one. Let's repeat the tip again. Login CTL, kill the user that you're on, live user or Eric. Ouch. I broke it. 1280 was not a good idea. Ah yeah, 1080, not 1280, 1080. Isn't it? Come on, computer. Next computer. How can I check this? My other system. Like so. Display, 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 display. What are you display? XFC here. 1920 on 1080, Eric. No problem. Control F. So the right control and an F4. go to the correct folder, screen layout, and then Eric, less, no, Eric, so 1080. That's what we had so much. Read it. If the machine is a bit slow, sluggish, Control R, boom, reset. Sometimes these watchdogs, they don't know when to quit. Right control, reset R. Awesome, awesome. Was a bit big. Don't know what a render did, but we have brains, so we can correct the application that's wrong. So voila, and then it's on it goes. Right now we have something that we can work on. Basically, we can say data, and we run this one. We're gonna run more applications, get more stuff in. What we will be missing is an installation for Yay, right? We don't have Yay. In any way, it's not possible. There is no on Arch Linux. There is no Yay, no Tryson, no paru, nothing. There is a reference here, Archway, link to ArcoLinux Spices tool desktop IC. Launch anyway. We have Firefox installed, and it goes in here, right? It finds this thing. ArcoLinux Spices application. What is this for? To basically do it automatically. What I've done now manually is go git clone this, git clone that, and then this one will add basically the repos, the keys and the mirrors, everything to the system, so this thing can become an ArcoLinux system. The only difference is more packages, other configs, and it's Arch, right? Arch plus 90% is coming from Arch, and the rest is us and AOR. So this is what it's referring to. Now all you have to do is how to install Yay, and somebody will explain you what to do, how to install Yay on Arch Linux, how to install Yay helper, and so on. So you visit an interesting website, TechMint. So have a look and see if you understand what they are telling to you. So I say go grab Git here, and on it goes, right? Basically the source of everything is Arch Linux, AOR, let's take paru for no reason. Okay, and then you have here all kinds of things. Download snapshot. You have now a snapshot downloaded. You can extract it if an application is there. Yay, we have an application. No, we don't have an application. So sudo pattern -s file roller. That's what I mean with Sherlock Holmes. Functionality is not there, and then why is it not working? Yeah, because you have to think about everything, really everything. Now we have this small screen again. Why? And then we run this thing, make package. Now let's see if that's working, if we need more. Voila, we need some things. So -s si. What was it again? I think this combination. is is not a good name. Let's say si. Voila, and off it goes. It takes a bit different. I don't know why this is now. Voila, shouldn't be tiling. It should be tiling, shouldn't be floating. So I might have pressed the button there that was not supposed to press. We can go in here and launch a render one more time, just for the fun. And let's see, right? Not that one. Probably misclicked. That one. Off we go. It takes a while to build these things, both Yay, paru. We built them for you on ArcoLinux repo. By the way, we're still not linked to ArcoLinux at this point. There's no reference to keys, mirrors, and anything like that. It's just if we update, we can't type update, but we can type this. Now you see we have multilib, and that's it as extra. Normally it's not installed on Arch Linux. And multilib contains a lot of packages. Query, how do we do that again? To take a list from a repo, there is a command to get a list from a repository. Right, no mon keys, no man pages installed. There is so much not yet installed that will not work. And that's the fun, right? And once you figured everything out, you put it in the ISO and you put it somewhere. And then you can forget about it. We know all these. Give me new ones. Not there yet. Once you have an AOR helper, this may be interesting for you to see. Arch Wiki, anything, any problems, don't ask me. First ask the Arch Wiki, AOR helper, right? I've never asked any question anywhere, right? Just read a lot, watched a lot of videos. And these are other possibilities. What was, we used to have Yaourt, I think, and Packer, these guys, but things die, right? Just things vanish. And then it gets replaced by something else. There's not even a mention of Yaourt or Packer. In the past, it's gone. And you see some references, what it can do and what it can't do. Okay. The last bit, right? Just one. What else can we do in the meantime? Quick test. I don't know if sound is gonna work. Sure. Blah blah and more blah blah. Yep, it works. Some commercials. One more. Once we got the AOR, we can install Arch Linux tweak tool. We can install Arch Linux logout. What can we do in the meantime? Well, learn him. Send people on their way to learn. ArcoLinux.com. The D stands for desktops. And what desktops can you learn? You can learn to use Bspwm. And these are all the videos about Bspwm. Many of the other videos, well, you get knowledge, also knowledge from there to include or to understand how everything works. It's not that it's really, if I explain sexy hotkey daemon, as we call it, SXHQD, then it's used in almost 10 filing window managers, so it's gonna work everywhere. You need to understand it. And then bye super Q, and then with paru you can install the Arch Linux tweak tool. Arch Linux tweak is enough, I think. Voila, number 1, enter, 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 Eric, password. Control T, yay, Arch Linux logout. Oh yay, paru. You can do paru yay, for example, so you can install. Now the world is your playground now. If you can do paru yay and start building it, I think it's going to be faster if I do yay bin, since that's a binary. So whatever I type, it's gonna work. So I was planning to type paru Arch Linux logout. That's not there. No. So nobody put that online. Cool. Fine and not fine, I don't know. Whatever. We have it on Arch Linux. Arch Linux keyring and so on. Yep. Okay, not there. Yay is going to be installed. Yay minus SYYU. And there you go. That works too. We're still officially Arch. We're not. We're using code from ArcoLinux. But the next thing I suppose is going to be Control-Alt-E. If Control-E doesn't launch anything, then maybe we do it like this, ATT. And then we say, look at that, right? Authenticating for org, many people give me this message. And I always say, do you have Polkit installed? Sudo pacman -s Polkit. I think by default, that's going to be installed. So reinstalling. Do you have the Polkit for GNOME or anything else installed? You need to have something else. GNOME. Also reinstalling. So that's working too. Eric. What's then the reason for ATT not starting? Reboot. Normally these lines, these Polkits need to be launched via your config, Awesome, bsbwm, RSFloat, all these guys, these the not so conventional desktops, like Plasma and Cinnamon and XFC. You have to do it yourself. So let's see if that was the case. That was the case, right? So you need this pop-up so that it's asking me the password for sudo. And from now on, I can do anything, right? From now on, I can do all kinds of things install, like the Bibata cursor. Let's get my cursor in, right? Bibata cursor. But there are different cursors. Maybe you've seen them. Bibata rainbow cursor. You can install it. And then it says you need to activate the ArcoLinux repos. Ah, yeah. It's not like it's just for grabs. It's our work. It's our, well, your donations that make possible that we have a server and that we actually can host everything for you. So we need to, well, reload or restart, but let's quit it altogether. And when I type now sudo pacman -sYYU, you have these extra lines, you see? Repo, from now on, we're officially on ArcoLinux. This is now an ArcoLinux system. We have repos available. We get the Celtic keyring, Mirrorlist, Endeavor keyring, Reborn OS keyring, all these keyrings, and all the possibilities. The playground just became a lot bigger. All these servers have, I don't know, more than 1,000 packages. We have almost 1,000 packages, and they have maybe 4 or 5 times Celtic. So a lot of things you can install. And now I can actually install what I need to get out of this thing. Arch Linux logout. We do have this. Okay. And a Super X will give me a nice pop-up, and I can do whatever I want. So that's covered as well. ATT, let's go back. ATT. And now he knows I like the black theme. He's smart, he's adaptive. And then all that fixes and all that. We wanted to install the cursor. Let's see the rainbow cursor as well. And let's make this a little bit in there. Install, yeah, that one. So you see always what's going on. I like to run it like this. And we go to another place, Alex appearance, and a mouse cursor. This one, that 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 one, right? Possibilities. All right, sure. Let's try this one. And then we can keep on going and installing more desktops. Now life becomes super easy. From now on, I can have just a click, boom, install, and Awesome will be installed. Well, Awesome has been installed. We can quit here, Super X, log out. bspwm, Awesome. And continue our work here. How easy is that? This machine also needs to know what the size is. It's another virtual machine. It's only another desktop. So we need to tell every single time, every desktop need to be told, hey, that's your size, right? So they need also a line in there. Wow, that's a nice wallpaper. Control T, enter, and yes, we are still on, and that's usually the end of the video. I'm still on Arch. Enjoy the learning. At some point in time, it becomes so easy that ArcoLinux will become your system where you rely on, because you know how it all works and how it all fits together. And it just takes, in my case, 4 years, right? Really get the feeling, now I'm getting this operating system. And it's still as a user, right? Not as a kernel developer or whatever, a Mesa writer, and lots of things that I know nothing about. But as a user, if you stick around long enough, or watch a lot of videos, and then play around with it like we've done now, then at some point in time you get no desire to leave, because you get your system. All right, enjoy. Philosophy. Cheers.